Sending me doggy TikToks. 6 meat eaters versus 1 secret vegan. Let's fucking go. Jubilee reacts are back, baby. Let's go.
Prize.
A meat eater.
I'm a meat eater.
1 is a vegan. If the group brought together 7 meat eaters.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just doing this because HasanAbi did the fucking positivity week. Okay, like, yeah, that's what you get, HasanAbi. You fucking bitch. Yeah, here's what you get for all your fucking memeing. Okay, Hasan positivity week. Guess what, dude? 6 meat eaters and 1 secret vegan. Let's see if a vegan can fucking lie about being not being vegan. This is gonna be really difficult because vegans can't shut the fuck up. You know? So I'm surprised. I assume first round they're gonna catch who it is because the vegan's gonna be like, yeah, don't you guys think it's kind of unethical that we have dogs and we love dogs, but then we eat cows and cows are really cute?
I'm a meat eater.
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 1 is a vegan. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
Hi everyone. So nice to see you. So what kind of music are you guys into these days? Just curious.
Why would you ask that?
Yeah, like what is vegan music? I actually got a real quick question. What did y'all eat for breakfast this morning?
What do you eat for breakfast?
Just bacon.
I ate cereal.
Dairy milk?
No, but I don't drink dairy milk. That's like, yeah.
Well, why don't you drink dairy milk though?
Because I don't like dairy. It's just gross to me.
Okay, dude. That doesn't mean they're a fucking vegan, dude. Come on, there's people that like fart their asses off. I mean, I love dairy, but I know people can't eat dairy. The real sus take is the person who said, what did you have for breakfast? Oh, just bacon. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Do you eat cheese? Yes. Okay. I literally ate a breakfast burrito at Beechwood Cafe yesterday.
I have a question. How would you guys define veganism?
Missing out on all the good stuff, I guess.
No, really.
I'm a little bit confused about plant-based versus vegan. Because can there be meats that are plant-based, if I'm not mistaken?
Black meats.
I don't
Like the
think
fake
so. I
meats.
think it's
Not actual-
like how the things that you eat, right?
okay.
Diet-wise, and then vegan's more of a lifestyle.
Yeah. How do you like to cook your meat?
I just got an air fryer, so I kind of just throw everything in there, let it do its thing.
Seemed a little suspicious to me because my mom's vegan and she throws her tofu into the air fryer, so I kind of connected the dots.
But I just can't cook for my friends because if they're vegan, I don't really know what to cook.
Okay, that guy's vegan, bro.
He was very cautious in his manner of speaking. Even his body language was kind of reserved as well.
She kind of gave me Rachel Berry vibes, and if someone were to be a vegan, it would be Rachel Berry. Lovely girl. Lovely girl.
Nice to see everyone.
I'm a little confused what we're giving people the
Bro, I can't believe they eliminated Liz Brunig, dude. That's fucked up.
impression that
I cannot believe they eliminated New York Times op-ed writer Elizabeth Brunig.
I was a vegan. Maybe in their head they're thinking like hipster, you know, white girl. Oh, you're gonna follow this thing that's kind of popular.
One more time, because you say you don't eat dairy. What's your reason? I know you don't like it, but what is your like real reasoning for not?
I really don't have a reason. I just prefer like oat milk and everything, like my lattes and stuff like that. When it comes to milk, to milk. But it's different.
Scott, you know me. I mean, I'm literally currently eating 1.5 pounds of straight white chicken breast as we speak. And I like whole milk as well, but oat milk is fire. Like, it's actually fire. It tastes good. It's not like almond milk. I don't like almond milk. I do like oat milk, though. That shit's good as fuck.
What's the reasoning? Because it's like if you could have authentic real milk, like what's so bad about it to where you choose the alternative?
Bad for you. I don't know.
You look very suspicious right now. You know what I mean? And I noticed she started backtracking, you know, trying to defend herself.
I love oat milk, but I was not gonna advertise that. And look what happened.
And I wouldn't, if I was actually the mole, I wouldn't give myself out like that, you know? Like, I don't know why.
Wow, that might be your
I
strategy.
mean, you could say it's
like just admit it, you know?
I'm just saying a lot of people don't eat dairy, even if they're not vegan. Like, being vegan is a lot more.
I'm gonna back her on that, because I also have like almond milk and oat milk.
I think we should get on a different subject, though.
I wanted to ask
we should.
how did you cook your chicken?
Okay. I had 6 chicken thighs, sear both sides, poured broth and rice into it.
Low and slow.
Low and slow.
6 thighs just for you? Or for like...
Yes, I am crazy about chicken thighs.
Dude, chicken's my favorite, bro.
Okay, I have a personal question. How many times a day do you guys poop?
At least twice.
Twice?
But before I came in here, I actually had 2 nasty boo-boos in the bathroom.
This bathroom
I don't count.
Yeah, me either.
At least twice. Once in the morning, once before bed.
Okay, the Asian lady is like directing the conversation pretty aggressively. That's kind of sus. That's a sussy. That's a sussy take. I'm making a mental note. The other sussy. I don't think the blonde girl is vegan. Okay, I think like they're just harping on her because she said. They're just harping on her because she says she like fucking, you know, drinks milk, or doesn't drink like whole or just straight milk. She just drinks like, you know, whatever. But the poop question is interesting because vegans poop a lot because they're eating a fuckload of fiber. If you're eating like a heavy fucking super dense, super protein based diet and you're not getting a lot of fucking fiber, you're gonna poop less. So the fact that she knows that feels kind of like she might be the vegan.
1 or 2 times.
So I asked the poo question because vegans have a healthier diet, healthy digestive system, more healthy poop.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I think she's the vegan.
How many times a week do you find yourself eating meat?
Constantly
Once
on
a
the go.
day.
Really?
I'm a delivery driver for Amazon, so I don't really have time to like cook because I get up early in the morning.
Right.
So really, I just buy food on my
The only reason why I know that, by the way, is because I live with a vegan.
lunch break
On
all
the
the time.
way.
Chick-fil-A and Cane's is my go-tos, man.
So
I
I
love
work
both
at a
of those.
steakhouse, funny enough, but I always get hooked up with the chefs as far as meat.
Has anyone tried being vegan?
I'll say, because I'm Hawaiian Mexican, my ethnicities don't really allow me to be vegan vegetarian.
I have, but I always
wait,
fail.
you
I
tried
last like a
being
day. I'm being honest.
Why did you try to be vegan is my question.
When was the end of that?
I only lasted a day. It was like years ago, and mainly to be healthier, I guess. But it didn't work out.
It's gotta be Hillary. She flipping the script. She don't want to answer questions. She don't like dairy. It's clear.
No shot. That would be too obvious, dude. Asher, don't do it. Asher, don't do it. It can't be her. It's too obvious. Why would anybody who's like literally a fucking vegan just openly admit that they don't drink dairy? Literally throwing right now.
Here's the thing. She the vegan.
Mia said that she tried to be vegan for a day, just for one day, and she kind of looked like a vegan to me.
She was managing the Q&A, but not answering any of the Qs. And she had like, her fit was it gave bougie vegan.
We counted all the votes, and we have a tie. The tie is between Hillary and Mia. You have 30 seconds to
Tiebreaker, eat these chicken tendies.
deliberate and choose one person to eliminate.
Okay, so Mia said she used to be vegan. Why wouldn't she want to try it again?
I agree.
That's very suspicious.
I agree 100% with you, but Hillary be way too quick to keep changing the questions, man.
I'm also suspicious of Hillary, but she could just be a basic chicken loving.
Do you think she likes 6 thighs? Why don't we go for one and then go for another?
Go for one and then the other. Which one first?
Mia.
And the person eliminated this round is Mia.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, girl.
Oh my god, they literally clapped her. Bro, they straight up clapped her because she has like fucking weird earrings and shit. Like she's like queer coded, you know what I mean? What is this, 1998, dude? When you're like queer coded, you must be vegan? What the fuck? she literally, I don't know why, but like when I saw her talk about meats, I felt it, dude. Okay. She seems like she enjoys meats. Maybe I'm wrong, but like she seemed like a lady who fucking enjoys smoking meats. Okay. Like way more than Mark Zuckerberg.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. Starting now, for every time all of you vote out someone that is not the mole, the total prize money will be reduced.
Okay. We're not about to do that.
I have a question for Kyle and Maui. So I feel like when I think of vegans, typically you kind of get like the leaner look. So, you know, what do you guys do for fitness? What does your like day-to-day food look like?
It's literally not true. I know some fucking fat ass vegans, bro. There are so many awesome substitutes. She's definitely vegan, by the way. She's just like hyping up the vegan shit so hard. Oh yeah, Oreos are vegan, bro.
I'm just an unhealthy person. I know meat gives you protein, but I have a very fast metabolism. Which is why I eat 6 chicken thighs in the evening.
And that's all you eat is just chicken thighs?
I mean, I switch it up. I get wings, I get chicken sandwiches.
So all you eat is like meat then?
Well, yeah.
Watch your words.
Who just eats like chicken thighs and chicken thighs and chicken thighs?
The satisfying feeling you get from just biting in.
Yo, I love Kyle. Like, I feel like he's just hamming it up a little bit, but like I vibe with that.
To a juicy chicken sandwich, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, for example. Just, it's a wave of euphoria. It's very orgasmic. Let's circle back to Maui, the vegan vibes. Defend yourself.
I get that a lot.
How do you get a lot of your protein?
Protein shakes, a lot of chicken, steak.
So you said protein shakes first instead of meat.
She got you.
I mean, it's cheaper than meat.
What is the name of the steakhouse that you work at?
Fleming's.
Okay.
You said protein shakes are cheaper than meat. That's not true. Chicken, pound for pound, but the amount of protein you can get from poultry is actually higher than protein shakes. Chicken is the best kind of protein you can ever eat and consume. No, it's not. Is it not? I feel like it is. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. I said that real aggro. I guess it depends on what kind of chicken you're getting, though. Like, where are you getting your chicken from? And it also fucking leaves you full, whereas protein shakes do not.
Okay.
I have an interesting question. I know vegans are against skinning animals alive. Not alive, but the general skinning of animals. So are those real leather?
They are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Doc Martens are.
Mine are real. Are yours real?
You know, I don't know. This Aldo.
Can we check?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, y'all can be lying really quick.
Is this real leather or is that fake?
I didn't even see the jacket.
Probably fake.
What temperature do you cook your meat to?
I buy the pre-cooked meat, the Tyson grilled chicken.
Bro, I don't know what fucking temperature I cook the meat to, too. Hi, motherfucker. Hi. That's not enough. That's not good.
Anyone who eats meat just cooks it.
You better have it medium rare.
Mine is pre-cooked.
We formed a small alliance when we agreed to vote Mia out, so next step was to vote Hillary.
I voted for Kyle just because he said that he ate 6 chicken thighs every single day, which I didn't really believe. Y'all are gonna be losing money. Sorry.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. Okay. Majority wants to end the game now. We will end the game.
I just didn't believe it was any of the girls that were vegan. We tend to stereotyping be more into veganism, health, and all of that than men. So I feel like the men were kind of picking out the girls first.
Come on, man.
I think it's gonna be Kyle or Maui.
Just because we're skinny, bro.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box
Let's see.
and you lose.
I think it's Jenna, but let's see. It's either Jenna or Maui.
I knew it.
Come on, man.
You knew it.
6 thighs, really?
It is not me.
Maui, you're the vegan. You're the mole.
It's you.
Man.
I knew it.
Mine.
And he didn't answer if it was real leather or not.
Will the vegan please step forward and reveal yourself in 3,
Oh my
2,
God.
1.
It's the Amazon driver? Is that what it is? Oh! Oh! What a debate, dude! What a debate, dude! Debated! Oh, that was good. Okay, you fucking wrecked me. I never suspected him. Son of a bitch, dude. That was good as fuck. He played that so well. Dude, you know what? Here's what's fucked up. When people are deceitful and deceptive and they do a really good job lying, but more importantly, they do a really good job lying by talking about important parts of their lives that I fucking agree with. Okay? Like when he said Popeye's chicken, I was like, oh, and Cane's, I was like, oh, my mouth was starting to water. And then they showed the chickens. That's why I lost the game, because I got discombobulated when I saw the beautiful, delicious chicken tenders flying across the screen. Otherwise, I could have probably assessed whether or not he was a liar or not. Okay? Oh, fuck, dude. Yep, there you go. Vegans are smarter and they are deceitful and deceptive. Do not trust them. The only vegan you should trust is the one that tells you it's top of the hour every hour. Okay? At the top of the hour, there's a 60-second ad break, and vegans do not want you to subscribe to avoid the ad breaks. They want you to see it. Okay?
Wow.
No, Kyle is the one who said he ate 6 chicken thighs, by the way. But that dude, the Amazon delivery driver, specifically said he fucking likes Popeye's chicken and he likes Raising Cane's. And they showed both of those things. So no, I wasn't wrong and like thought that, oh, you confused the black guys. No, don't fuck with me on fried chicken, okay? I know my fried chicken, motherfucker. He said that too. Nah, you're wrong. Okay, okay.
Food on my lunch break all the time. Chick-fil-A and Cane's is my go-tos, man.
Oh, he didn't say Popeyes, he said Chick-fil-A, sorry. But this is what I was referencing. So suck my dick, dumbass. You were wrong. I said Raising Cane's. I know Kyle said Popeye. I thought they both said Popeyes and Raising Cane's. Anyway, as I was saying, at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5. You can do that for free with a Twitch Prime. You can do that by fucking sitting in the chat and begging for a gift sub that will never come. But the most guaranteed way is most guaranteed way is by subscribing to the Twitch Prime, which is free. Okay, here's the fucking 1-minute ad break now. Ranking strangers by number of sexual partners. Bro, I'm off my Jubilee shit.
So how old was everybody when they had sex for the first time? I'll start. It was 18 for me. From what I understand, pretty late, but...
I was 17.
I think it was like 14, 15. Yeah.
I was 15.
I was 18. Because I came out of the closet at 18, so that's when I was like, okay, now I'm gonna like see the world. So I feel like right now I'm in my peak, you know.
Let's go, Art. Like when you're getting on your own, you know what I'm saying? You're spreading your wings, you're trying to explore.
In my undergraduate years, since I went away.
He's a late bloomer, highest body count, straight up.
For university, I felt like I could finally explore my wing, or like, would you say expand my wings, or expand my wings. I just like explore what else is out there as well.
It was a big like awakening for me because I was a very late bloomer. Like I didn't hit puberty till very late in high school, and I didn't even kiss a girl until I got into college. But then I made up a lot of ground quickly. I was gonna ask about professions. Like you said, you're a bartender. I would imagine you meet a whole lot of people bartending.
Bro, this dude literally is #1.
Yeah.
No
Have
shot.
you hooked up with a customer before?
I have. I've hooked up with a customer before. I try not to though, because like some of them are like regular. So
I can get messy for sure.
I'm like, I don't know if I want to see my ex hook up, like come into work every day. Like I don't know about that.
What was everybody's longest relationship? Mine was like 2 and a bit years, and I'm single right now.
Okay.
My longest relationship was 3 years, and currently I'm not single.
For me, longest relationship, 12 years, and I am not single now.
I don't think I ever officially had one. Forever single.
My longest relationship was 8 years, and I am currently single. In my community, like it's very common to have like open relationships and stuff like that, or even like throuples and stuff like that. I just know for me, like I'm a very jealous person, so if it ever got serious, I'd have to be like, okay, we need to rein this in a little bit. I'm gay, so in the gay community or in any of the queer community, we tend to have a little bit more of an open mind when it comes to sex, just because we grow up being told that everything that we do is wrong.
Like a couple months ago, I was the same as you as well, Ariana. I was like, I don't want to like be with anyone. I want to be single because I like my independent. I'm a very independent person as well. But then like I met someone and I was like, wait, this person's actually really cool.
I think growing up, I was raised very Catholic, which I got mixed messages because my one parent was kind of religious, the other one didn't really participate.
For me, in terms of like a traditional relationship, I do believe in that kind of concept. In terms of right now, I'm purposely single. So right now, like the closest thing I have to a relationship is just that I've been hooking up with the same person long term, but it's not
exclusive.
Thank you. But I know like when I get married, I want that to be like just me and them, and that's it.
I hope nobody's gonna get offended when we're ranking.
No,
people.
exactly. It's nothing personal. It's really interesting. Okay, I think you're 5.
Okay.
Okay. I think you come from a very conservative background. He seems like a more conservative mindset in that point of view when he talks about relationships and marriage. And so that's when I viewed him as someone who would have a lower body count. I think you're 4.
Bro, there's always a fucking bait one in this, okay? Either Art is gonna actually be the lowest one, even though he looks like he'd be the highest, and sounds like he'd be the highest, or that guy who's conservative is gonna be the high one, even though he looks like he's the lowest. I can't believe she said Art is 4 though. Art, he's #1, 100% #1. Come on, bro. He's like late bloomer, gay, bartender. He's just like, has she never had like gay friends? I don't understand. Go ahead. Tell me that was a bad assumption, by the way. Go ahead. Tell me that was homophobic. Hear it. But he could be the debate guy. You know what I mean? But like.
Okay.
I like 4.
Yeah, 4? Okay, cool. I'm glad we agree.
He literally said he's dated a guy for 8 years and then said, but in my community, we're like open-minded and you can have thruples, okay? So you're forgetting.
And I think I'm in the middle. I think I'm 3.
Also, remember, there's nothing wrong with like promiscuity. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything wrong with
When I think you're 2, yeah, I think that would make sense. And especially compared to Chris, I think you're 1.
And when I think you're 5.
All right.
Partially because you're still very young and you did say you have a partner that you've been regularly seeing. I think I would have you at 4. I don't really have any great reasons. You, Chris, at 3. I would put myself at 2 and maybe you at 1.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna put you at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, just because you're in a relationship.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree, by the way.
Yeah, so I just feel, and you're still young, so I'm like, I don't know how long you've been in a relationship, but I feel like I could have cut some time off of you experimenting, especially if you're in a monogamous life. Actually, I'm gonna keep it like this. So 4 for you as well.
Go right down the
Yeah, just because you're in a relationship, and I know you said you were a late bloomer, so I'm like, you know.
Hey, Hasan, Lumithus says, I wanted to ask if I could do an animation on you. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
There might have been some time where you're just like, you experience a lot, you're still young, but you say you started young as well. So obviously you're number 1 because like, you're like, I've never been in a relationship. I'm like, okay, well that's number 1, okay? That's number 1.
I thought based off of everybody was ranking me, I was thinking to myself, maybe I am number 1.
You're the problem. I don't know where to put you.
You're the problem. That's not the first time I've been told that, unfortunately.
You said your longest relationship is 12 years. I think year 5, because of the 12-year relationship, he didn't have a lot of other time where he wasn't monogamous. I think year 4, because we're around the same age, both young. I think year 3, because I don't think you're 2 or 1. I'm 2. I think.
Now I know I messed up for sure. You put yourself at 2, then you're definitely not 5.
5, I'm going to go you.
Me.
You. I'm actually gonna put you at like 4. I'm putting you at 3. You let your wings loose. Yeah. And you're bartender as well too, so I can see how you can get some numbers there. I'm putting myself at 2. I'm putting you at 1. You put yourself at 2. So I'm like, yeah, you might got a big.
You got a choker.
So I was gonna have you guys rearrange yourselves, but the averages that you guys came out to actually keeps you in the same exact order.
What? So we did kind of go down the line. That was so funny.
Yeah, there's no way this is right.
In spot number 5 with the least, we have Sophia at 13. Number 4, we have Art with 22.
What?
Number 3, we have Chris with 24.
Oh.
Which is actually a tie with Anlin,
who is also 24. And in spot number 1,
we have Oki at 50.
Ching.
If 13 is the lowest, yeah, I mean, I think maybe if they did it on Twitch chat, it wouldn't be, but yeah, it's pretty normal. I would say Twitch chat is in the negatives if you can ever get there. Chat is forgetting that Hasan doesn't know a number. That's how high he's at. Yeah, but I'm abnormal. I'm not normal. I am not the normal sex haver.
Well, I've added a couple since the last time I interviewed, so I'm actually, I'd be second right now, actually. I was counting on the card, I was just like,
hey, that makes me closer to correct, my man. Let's go.
You have to give us a number to put above your head, so let us know.
Oh, 27. I feel like I come off as kind of innocent, so I feel like that's what people usually perceive me as. I'm single, I'm a bartender and all that, and I'm just trying to have fun right now. So like, I know at any given time, like from week to week, it's gonna keep increasing, so that's what I'm just like, yeah.
Art, I'm in a monogamous relationship and it's not changing anytime soon. You're gonna be number 1 in no time, I promise. I don't think anybody had me as high as 3. It was just that period before that 12-year relationship when I was in my early and mid-20s that had a really good time.
If everybody's having more sex, then we're all gonna have better sex.
Chat, there's literally nothing wrong with having 0 body count or having 100 body count, okay? Do what makes you happy. There's no shame in either. Don't fucking try to shame your partners either. That's whack as fuck. Okay? Don't be a fucking dipshit. Learn how to eat pussy. And that's it. And there's nothing wrong with like not wanting to have sex either. Okay? Wisecrack did a video on you?
This video is brought to you by Raycon.
What?
With merch. There's the McDonald's chicken nugget pillow. There's A24's film-themed candles and logo emblazoned packing tape. There's merch for your favorite radio station, your favorite art museum, even your favorite fake girl boss. Hell, there's even merch that lets you loudly and proudly identify as a salt aficionado. It hasn't always been this way. Merch used to be something we bought to remember that Green Day concert where we almost made out with our crush. Almost. Or it was that ugly/depressing swag thrust upon us by everyone from Citibank to the Humane Society. But as journalist Adam Bluestein observes in a recent Marker article, people are now not only willing to adorn themselves in branded merch, they actually go to great lengths to seek it out and want to pay for it. So what explains the merch revolution? What does it mean when we actively seek out a plate from our favorite restaurant or shorts from our favorite billionaire? Are we in heaven, hell, or a swagified purgatory? Let's bravely find out in this Wisecrack edition why everything is merch now. But before we get into it, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Raycon. Very expensive. It's such a cornerstone of contemporary consumption. Basic level, the concept of merch is pretty simple. It conveys taste, whether in film distributors, makeup, music, and even iced tea. But for merch to fully emerge as such a cornerstone of contemporary consumption, a few things had to happen. First off, what constitutes high-status spending had to change dramatically. See, for most of human history, producing consumer goods required artisan handiwork and was thus very expensive. So it was easy for the very wealthy to show off via luxurious spending on items most people could never dream of affording. In early Pompeii, that meant hiring an artist to painstakingly craft a mosaic for your wall. In Victorian England, it hilariously meant displaying medicine in your parlor to show you could afford to see a doctor. Less wealthy people would then find cheaper ways to copy rich people's spending habits via shortcuts like wallpaper or painting porcelain to look like gold. In 1899, economist and sociologist Thorstein Veblen dubbed these wealth-establishing purchases.
Bro, every fucking... People are gonna make fun of me for this, but like every Wisecrack video is like, chicken tenders. Why do you like them? Let's find out. In 1847, Gustav Klimt. It's like, how? What are you saying? I feel like sometimes they just like literally go way above and beyond. Like, just, I don't know, dude. Just fucking keep it to like the 1900s. I know it's the whole point, but it's like, I swear to God, I feel like they do videos like they're trying to fucking pad the deck with the word count.
By the leisure class, conspicuous consumption. These were any goods purchased in large part to convey high socioeconomic status. Now, a lot has changed since 1899. The second industrial revolution, coupled with increasingly sophisticated manufacturing practices, dramatically decreased the cost of consumer goods. Since then, buying fancy hair ribbons or leather-bound encyclopedias has become a lot less expensive. This made it increasingly easy for less wealthy folks to copy the consumption habits of the uber-wealthy. They signaled aspirational wealth through dress, home decor, and so on. Nowadays, in fact, poor and middle-class folks spend proportionately much more on conspicuous consumption than the wealthy do. This poses a problem, as scholar Elizabeth Currid-Halkett explains in her book, The Sum of Small Things. She asks, if acquisition of material goods is now fairly accessible to all, how do wealthy elites maintain their status? According to Currid-Halkett, the answer can be seen in the rise of the aspirational class, which has effectively replaced the leisure class. The aspirational class is defined less by wealth than by cultural capital, like knowing which Ethiopian restaurant to go to, or which magazine to read. As brand strategist Anna Angelic writes in her recent book, The Business of Aspiration, modern aspiration is not about having money to buy things, but having the taste to know what to buy. That is to say, members of the aspirational class don't choose to consume goods and services based on what will make them look rich. Rather, they choose based on what conforms to their taste, which is largely based on their values. That's in part because a lot of aspirational class members aren't even rich in the first place. They're merely...
Okay, this video sucks, I'm not gonna lie. You gonna talk about my merch or what? I feel like with Wisecrack, when I figure out what book they're going off of, if I find that book to be boring, I know that the rest of the video is not going to be for me. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't like the philosopher or the book that they're going off of, it's like, no. I just know it's not going to be... It's just not going to be for me. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be good. Oh, I wanted to watch this. Can you go too far with plastic surgery? Let's go, boys!
I wish I didn't get plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God.
I had a rhinoplasty and a breast augmentation. It has helped me overcome a lot of self-image issues that I've had, and I do not regret either of those at all. However, sometimes I do wish that I was more natural, just because I feel like society puts a big emphasis on being naturally beautiful.
I was insecure about my breasts before. I didn't like the size. I was like, maybe if they were a little bigger, So, and I went ahead, I did it, and I could never go back. It makes me so happy. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, God damn, girl, where do you come from, ma? Okay, give me your...
I know people are going to get fucking mad at me for this. I know, but I'm just going to say it anyway. You guys are beautiful, okay? You don't need to do plastic surgery. I promise, okay? Being comfortable in your own skin 90% of the time is better off, okay? Obviously, there are situations that are different than what I'm talking about. White Knight? No, I'm being serious. I don't like it. I don't like, I don't know. Anyway, let's just keep going. Fuck it.
I, my whole entire life, felt uncomfortable with...
We don't need plastic surgery, just like you don't need steroids. Okay, when I fucking do steroids, you'll do plastic surgery.
With my boobs, because they were in a regular shape, and that was never gonna change unless I got a surgery. I could never regret it because I feel so much more confident, even though they're not even fully dropped and shaped yet.
Hi, I love my plastic
surgery. See, that's what I'm saying. That makes sense.
225 procedures. I had a lot of bad experience.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that, I literally just saw someone who's like, okay, that makes sense, and then what you don't want to see, or what does not.
Any of it. It's made me who I am. I have a recording career now because of it.
As a trans person who goes through this cishet society, people are always nitpicking at my body. They're always like, you don't have big enough boobs. You don't have an ass. Your face looks fucked up. You don't look feminine. You look masculine. I kind of wish that I never got breast augmentation, not because it makes me feel any type of way, but more so I wish I didn't feel like I had to have boobs to feel pretty. I didn't, my mother pushed that a lot. You need to look feminine to be beautiful. And I'm like,
well, you're perfect the way you are, and the way you are,
Yeah.
you're always perfect.
100%, I'm telling you.
I was pretty before my surgery.
Absolutely, 100%. I was beautiful. I've always been, I still am, and I will be my whole life. This was just a little salt and pepper on top. That's it, a little more flavor.
Well, my nose changed my whole life, my whole perception of my face. So I think I'm beautiful now, but before when I look at pictures, I'm like, God damn, I'm so glad I got that nose job.
I kind of agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, I've always felt like I'm beautiful from the inside out. No matter what anyone else tells me, just because I didn't fit your beauty standard back then doesn't mean that I'm not beautiful now.
People should be open about their plastic surgery.
It's nobody's business. If, you know, it isn't, you know. Sometimes I'll tell people, you know, I guess I look like a walking plastic surgery doll, but, you know, I could care less. And, you know, it's up to the individual, you know, whether you want to tell your story or not.
Well, I think when it comes to celebrities and like influencers, like you should be open about your plastic surgery, because I think that people like, especially like when they're in they have higher platforms, that they should be open about it, because a lot of people have had plastic surgery. It's like, and you're going around playing it off like you haven't.
Like, we go to the dentist.
It's like, okay, you don't want to tell me a story, that's okay, but don't tell me something's real and natural when it's plastic.
Plastic surgery doesn't hurt that bad.
My recovery honestly wasn't that bad. Everybody told me, you're gonna be in so much pain, this and that, you're not gonna be able to lift your arms, you're not gonna move. I was fine. Like 2 days later, I was in the shower and I took my shirt off, I didn't feel it.
I'll tell you, the worst one was the tummy tuck. Tummy tuck was worse than my SRS, everything. It was because they cut your stomach and they lift the muscles, and that's your core.
Ooh.
And so just sneezing, farting, coughing, dropping something is a bitch.
Eye surgery plays a part in unrealistic beauty standards.
Like, people are usually not born with perfect boobies or perfect anything, so it definitely does.
And it's not just plastic surgery, it's the fillers, it's the Botox,
yeah,
it's all
exactly.
that stuff. All that snowballs into, I mean, so I sometimes get complimented by people on the internet being like, oh, you're such a natural beauty, and I'm like,
Oh my God, dude. Don't worry. If you got something like that, going on, you're never going to actually have a relationship, so don't worry about it. This is my favorite, like, classic fucking 4chan poster guy who's like, I believe if you're planning to have children with a significant other, you must address the plastic surgeries that has been done. Don't worry. If you type stuff like that, you're probably literally never, like, you're just not going to have a partner. Let's be real. Just please don't shoot up a school, okay? Like,
natural wear, baby.
Plastic surgery is a privilege.
So as a trans person myself,
it's like that classic fucking family, the Korean family with the child. That photo comes to mind. It's like the classic one.
I feel like plastic surgery is definitely a privilege, because even just being on hormones for a trans person is a privilege, and not all of them are able to access large amounts of money just to get a procedure, because, you know, they're just not granted that.
It's not a privilege. Anybody could have it. Privilege, to me, it sounds like only certain groups, certain, you know, a socioeconomic group can get it, but anybody can get it.
And I respect that, but I think...
Yeah, bro, anybody can get it. And then when they do, they can, you know, look a certain type of way, I guess. Who's giving away plastic surgery for free, by the way? What's going on there? I'm sorry, like, you know, Monique is on an edge case there.
Having that option to choose, oh, I'm gonna go and get my things done. That is privilege. And I come from a third world country. You know, like, I've seen struggle, I've seen bad. So to me, I'm blessed, and I think it is a privilege.
Some people overdo it with plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
I think if you go to the point in which it affects your health, nah.
Yo, why the fuck is Monique literally at the agree? She said, yeah, some people do, not me though. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is too much. So that would be overdoing it. But who are we to say, oh, that person is overdoing it? Just for the sake of it, you know? Just because you personally don't like how they look. That's none of your business. That's their body, you know? If they're happy, it's okay.
I want to know, like, if she feels like some people overdo it, like, I want to know what they look like. You know what I mean?
Okay. I stopped when I felt like I needed to stop. I think if I continued to get plastic surgery, I would have started just tearing myself apart. And I feel like I might have gotten progressively more critical of myself.
I never understood why people call other people botched. I think that's really fucked up, and I don't think that other people need your projections onto what they view as beautiful, because the media preys on female insecurity and they beat that into your head to want to look beautiful, perfect all the time.
I've gone too far. I had liquid silicone injected in my body from head to toe, and now I'm paying the price now. I had it taken out of my body maybe 50 times, but they can't ever get rid of it completely because it's plastic. Can you overdo it? Yeah. But is it my business? No.
Well.
Wait, so
welcome.
I agree with all of you guys.
I would let my children get plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
If my child was underage, I wouldn't sign off on it because I would like them to mature more, and elective surgery, I think, is a big emotional roller coaster, the whole healing process and getting the operation. And by the time they're 18,
bro, this conversation for cis people and trans people is like an entirely separate conversation. I feel like what, that's why when I was talking about like, oh, you can get too much plastic surgery, blah, blah, blah. Whenever I was talking about that, like I was not referencing that. I was having a cis normative convo. You know what I mean?
that is up to them, and I would support them because obviously I'd be a hypocrite otherwise.
I am from
Why do you come back with more pieces of clothing on you every time you leave? I don't know. It's kind of funny that you noticed that. So stupid. Okay, shut up, dude. It's fucking cold in my house. Or rather, I turned on the AC to make it cold so I could wear my jacket again.
From Venezuela, and Venezuela is very big on plastic surgery. In my country also, it's very common to gift like quinceañeras. Like, do you want your nose done? A rhinoplasty. If you don't like your nose.
I feel like the one fucking type of surgery that like is goated in the West. Because I can't speak for Korea, okay? I feel like Korean surgeries, they're just like, they're in a different planet. But the one kind of fucking surgery that's absolutely goated in the West is rhinoplasties. Already uploaded? Oh my God. I'm not even wearing that outfit. That's insane.
You're 16, 17, you can be under 18 and you get that as a birthday present.
I would support them with whatever they wanted, but at the same time, I have to ask them why they would want to get that in the first place. Like, did I not give you enough validation as a young person to feel more comfortable in your skin? Like, I guess I would want to know where it comes from before I give them the okay to do it.
100%.
Social media pressured me to get plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
Like, this is something I knew I wanted no matter what. Nothing could have like forced me to do it because it's something I wanted so bad. As I got older, I kind of learned that like, I literally don't give a shit when anybody like tells me about myself because I know who I am and
Hell
nobody
yeah.
else does. So.
As you should.
Would you watch a new Jubilee video with me in it, or is that too desperate? Dude, come on. You do not want me watching musicians rank themselves by talent, audience versus artists. Like, you don't want me to watch that. You don't want to watch it with this community. They're going to be fucking brutal. Think about how fucking brutal they are to me. You really want that? No, you do not want that. I promise.
When I started
We're not
40
doing
some
it.
years ago, there was no internet. And I just did it. It was my own obsession. I've been in the media a lot, and I've done shows about plastic surgery before, and I've noticed that people who didn't have it 30 years ago, whatever, and now all the kids have it now.
I feel like it's also hard.
Bro, what is happening, dude? I'm sorry. That's just scary, bro. That's just scary. Like, I know people like want to be super nice and super kind, but like that's so much. I mean, it's not like it's natural. Like, she did that to herself. You know what I mean? If it was like naturally that's what she looked like, I'd be like, okay, like that's kind of fucked up, guys. Chill the fuck out, you know? Don't say that. Except she was like, nah, this is what I want to do to myself. So I don't know. It's just like,
hard to tell what is my own idea of beauty. Like, what is influence from society and what is my own perception? Because I struggle with this all the time. I'm like, I think to myself, well, I got plastic surgery because I wanted plastic surgery. But then I think further, I'm like, well, do I want to look this way because of media? But I do, at the end of the day, feel like we all have like a subjective opinion on beauty, you know? I just feel like everyone makes it out to seem like, oh, you got plastic surgery because, you know, all the Instagram models made you feel like you needed it. But I really truly believe that there are people who just, you know, genuinely like that appearance, like in your case.
It resonates with them.
The results of my surgeries were exactly what I expected. 3, 2, 1, go.
What?
Although I'm super happy with both of my procedures, they're not perfect. Being in the adult industry, I've had people point it out to me in my videos and like clown on my
You're still looking so...
So that, you know, has definitely made me a little...
Wait, what's she do? Who is she? Sorry, not trying to spam, but why aren't there any men there? Sets a weird message. Jubilee. Face with rolling eyes emoji. You fucking get him, dude. As a surgeon, that is an excellent normal distribution of how satisfied patients usually are. Had to laugh at it. What, like this is like the normal rate? Like normal distribution of patients that are like, yeah, I'm satisfied. Yeah, I'm not satisfied. Like this. Like you got the strongly agrees, you got the agrees, you got the disagree, and two strongly disagrees. So doesn't that mean as a fucking plastic surgeon that most people that like the majority of people, no shot of surgeons in here? No, I got some fucking doctors in here that watch. I mean, I'm not saying that that dude definitely is. I would not be surprised though. We got some PhD Andes in here too, not like just, you know, MDs, but you found her Twitch? Are you fucking kidding me? You found her Twitch. Take a look if she's been in here. Wait. What the fuck did I do? Oh, I put Keg W in there. Nope. Keg W viewer card. That's Sag, dude. Oh, she is following. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize that. Nice.
They're not perfect. Being in...
That's the best chatter. That's the best chatter, dude. That is straight up the best chatter. Ray streams and she's been following you. That's why her takes are based. No wonder she's based. What the fuck? Is everyone a Twitch streamer on this Jubilee? What the fuck?
In the adult industry, I've had people point it out to me in my videos and like clown on my...
You're still looking so...
So that, you know, has definitely made me a little insecure. However, if I didn't get that lift, then my would be really saggy.
The only surgery that I got that I didn't expect the results was my reassignment surgery. I actually was really desperate, so I flew to Thailand by myself. I didn't realize it would take almost like a full year to fully recover. And I wasn't prepared to enter womanhood because, you know, I don't have a mom that taught me that stuff. So I would always...
Well, it's hard. I couldn't even look at my for a year.
But it was really hard because I was always so hard on myself because my brothers would say really disgusting shit to me, like saying, "Oh, why did you even get that surgery? Why did you even cut off that part of yourself? Like now you just have like a festering hole and it just smells and it's disgusting." And
how old were you?
I was 19.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Holy fuck. That is so brutal and disgusting. My Lord, dude. That is, oh my God. Bro. That's so fucked up, dude. And then people are like, oh, nah, I wonder why trans people have like a high rate of suicide. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, they're literally social acceptability. It's like acceptable to fucking shit on a trans person when they're literally your fucking sister. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I was 19 too. I've had so many surgeries that some have been good, some have been bad, but I never blame the doctor, you know? And I've had some quacks work on me, you know, and they fucked up. But you know what? I just live with it and just, you know, you can go ahead and when that heals a little bit, go ahead and go to someone else if you're not happy.
I really like how you recognize that and you don't blame the doctor.
I don't blame it on the doctor. No,
I love
why
that.
should I, you know?
Yeah.
Because they could do
Is Monique trans? No, I don't know. I don't think so. She does sound like Nancy Pelosi chatters. You are right.
the same procedure on me and with you, and we
Yeah.
could have, I could get an infection and screw
and
up.
that can be totally
or the
fine.
implant or
And the
whatever
other way
might
around.
settle different.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic surgery made me happier. 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like
Oh, she is trans? I think she made a comment about transition surgery. I mean, I had no idea. But one thing about plastic surgery is that, like, it literally makes everyone look the same after a certain point. There's literally a certain level of point where, like, once you do that level of plastic surgery, you look the same. Does not matter. Straight up. Like,
I was happy before, but I just put on like a real bra to go out the other night, and like the joy that it brought me, like I literally almost could have cried because like it was something I wanted.
people literally say all that filled and then say trans people are somehow on a pedestal and can't be criticized. Yeah, no, exactly.
So long
The ideal human. Exactly. Peak humanity is when you get the fucking Bogdanov face. You know what I mean? Because everyone's trying to achieve the same standard of beauty. Well, isn't that a wonderful fucking example that, like, you can't get there no matter what?
Genuinely made me happy. Like it wasn't like I was sad before.
How much did these go for now?
Well, my surgery was $6,400, so it wasn't that bad.
What, 64?
Yeah.
My happiness really is not based on my plastic surgery. Did I add confidence? Oh, 100%. Yes. I was happy before, and if they were taken away tomorrow, honestly, it would suck, but I would still be happy. I would still be there. It's okay. I'm alive. That's all that matters.
You'd be pissed, let's be real.
No, I would be pissed for a while, bro. But eventually, like, if that's how it has to be,
definitely.
Okay, whatever. Like, I'm alive at the end of the day, you know? Like, it was a choice. It was a cosmetic surgery. It's not something that, like, I needed. You know, it's something that I wanted and I chose to have.
Wow.
Can I hug you? Hold on. Let's hug. Let's hug.
Thank you for sharing this.
I think you are super brave, super strong.
Oh, this one.
Hey, good humans, Derek here. Before we get
I wanted to watch this one too, dude. I wanted to watch the fuck out of this, dude. Hey, listen.
start building your credit with a debit card. Yeah, I said it, a debit card. Thanks again, Extra. Now let's get started with the video.
Question. My one eye has a deeper brow crease than the other, and it makes my eyes look asymmetrical. Is this something that can realistically be addressed with plastic surgery? And is it unreasonable for me to think about it Even if only I noticed. Bro, am I a doctor, dude? How the fuck would I know? Come on. If I can't think of a single place that is worse to ask than this dumbass himbo and this fucking deranged chat. I don't know, man. I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, I think there's some people that are fat and they love it.
No, that's
and
proud
they're
to be
of
who
it.
they are. That's
Yeah, I
proud
think
of their body.
you shouldn't be proud of being that overweight.
Well, why not?
My people, dude. I fucking love bodybuilders, dude. There's some of them are so well, all of them are psychotic. Okay, all bodybuilders, they first of all, every single bodybuilder has body dysmorphia, straight up. Okay, sorry, facts. Get mad all you want. It's the truth. Okay, every single bodybuilder has body dysmorphia, and most are insane.
I think we should do a hot take.
But I respect the fuck out of them, of course, for their dedication. Yeah, fat phobia warning, by the way. You are going to hear a lot of fat phobia here. Yeah, make generalizations, bro. So cool. About bodybuilders? Yes. It's like saying everyone that plays basketball can jump high, dude. Like, then compared to the average human being. You can get mad and say, oh my God, I can't believe you're generalizing, but it's true.
Yes, let's get spicy.
What's a hot take again?
Audience submitted question or prompt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's such thing as being too jacked.
I mean, you can never be too big, man. You can never be too big, bro. Like, hey, you can switch too. I mean, there you go.
I am big compared to what I used to be, but not enough to what I want to be.
Yeah, you're gonna want more.
You'll
I
never
know
be
that I'm not
satisfied.
satisfied right now.
Never. You'll never be satisfied. People do take it to an extreme. Like the people that injected their arms with like
Syntho oil.
and then like
Yeah.
the guy's bicep busted open, like
Oh,
crazy
okay.
things like
Yeah.
that.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree
that's
with that.
extreme.
That's
and
different.
you know, and they can't, wipe their butt on the toilet. Like that's another form of body dysmorphia. You feel like you're never big enough.
I don't think so. Bodybuilding is the extreme. There's nothing wrong. It's never going to be too much. I would be considered one of the larger ones, and I don't think I'm larger at all. I can get much.
Oh my God. Her fucking traps, dude. That's awesome. Oh, that's so sick, dude. Look at that. Oh, that's... Oh my God. Holy fuck. Holy fucking shit, dude.
Male bodybuilders have small penises.
I feel like her titties could give you a concussion. Like she could just flex one titty and hit you in the face with it and you die. Your nose, she could break your nose.
I'm excited to hear this explanation.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this off. I'm speaking as far as myself. That's a disagree. But as far as other bodybuilders, I can't speak for them.
I've never dated a bodybuilder, so I have never seen the goods of a male bodybuilder.
Hey, if you're a guy and you're backstage getting a tan, bodybuilders have to put a sock on. Of course, you're gonna look around. That sock is full. It must mean something.
One of the biggest male members I know, because it's just so obvious when he steps on stage, Bo Lewis, is huge down there. You can't miss it.
When you are a caliber above, people try to find a way to bring you down to their level.
It's like,
Is benching 450 pounds in your mid-40s without any steroids impressive? That's an insane question, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, come on, bro. I can't tell if you're just like saying that to flex or what the reason is. Like, that's such a that's an insane flex, dude. Yeah, just look at this.
little penis energy. Like when you see guys in like the flashy cars, all the designer clothes and all that, you're like, what are you compensating for, dude?
That's true.
Yeah.
I build my body to get girls or guys.
Oh.
I love you, Daniel.
Sorry. I mean, I'm being brutally honest right here.
Yeah, of course. The one dude who's like the most normal looking body, the one dude that has the most normal looking body is like, yeah, I did it to get girls.
I was always the skinny kid. So in the beginning was that, but now I have a girlfriend. So no, that's.
No, dude. Okay, let me tell you guys something, okay? There's a certain level that you get to in bodybuilding where you are no longer doing it for whoever you want to attract sexually. Okay? He's not at that level yet. Like, when you get to a certain level, you're doing it for the other guys. If you don't want to fuck guys, you're doing it for the other guys. You know what I mean? You know how? I mean, I used to be at not that level. I always did it for girls, but I mean, I have a lot of friends that fucking never stopped lifting and continued getting jacked, more and more jacked. It's called miring, okay? You're doing it for the boys. You're doing it to impress the other boys at the gym.
It's not the point anymore.
I think I bodybuild because I want to scare him away.
So I just wanted to ask a question. It was because the girls liked you regardless of the body or not, right? Because girls don't care about muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
But they really...
I personally think that girls like dad bods more than fit guys.
Spot on.
Fact. A lot of bodybuilders, they get more compliments than guys than girls. It's because it's a turn off for a lot of girls. They think, you know, when a guy is too big or too shredded or too vascular, it kind of looks freaky or scary to them.
I care. I watched my man go from being 160 pounds to over 200 pounds, pure solid muscle, and like my physical attraction just went, oh my God, look at you. You're like 2 feet wide. This is amazing.
Wow.
I like them dad bods, I'm sorry.
Here's the next prompt. I look down on people who are out of shape. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bro, she ran up there, dude. She fucking ran up there. Also, how are you going to say you like dad bods and then say that you look down at people who fucking are out of shape?
I would never judge a person for being out of shape. It's just for me, I started off in the military, and then when you become a mom, you know, it's a slippery slope to getting fat and to getting chubby and getting that mom body. And so I know how it is to be out of shape, and I know that that needs a lot of tender love and care and nurture.
Oh, she's disagreeing. Sorry. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. She's lying. Sorry.
To get yourself out of that.
So oh my God. I literally didn't even consider that to be the disagree because that's such bullshit. I think she's lying.
Mode of not being fit again. I mean, people know when they're out of shape. They don't need to be told. They need to be loved and nurtured to do the right things.
I was bullied in high school. I was a 190-pound freshman. I didn't even speak English. I moved here as an immigrant. I didn't like how I looked. You know, I was made fun of in PE, and that was up to me to change that. So you can do it. You're just choosing not to it.
So you're basically talking about specifically if someone says they want something, but they don't challenge themselves, they don't try. Those are the ones that you're like, oh, I'm upset with you.
Kinda, yeah. If I see someone that's just playing video games all day, eating potato chips and not doing anything else in their life, I'm like, all right, you know, you could be doing something else for your health. We all should be productive in a certain type of way.
But they're the ones that are gonna make the most gains. You make the little steps, you walk every day, you change your diet, you lift more. I wouldn't want to be discouraging to those people because...
Not at all, not discouraging, motivating them, you know, like I would want them to do something good for themselves, you know, obviously, yeah.
You should not be proud to be fat. 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, when people hear the word fat, it has such a negative connotation to it. When, like, why? I don't think fat is necessarily a bad thing. Like, being unhealthy is a bad thing, but
No,
there's
we're
a
talking
lot
about
of
pride.
Fat is unhealthy though.
We're talking about pride.
I mean, that's such a loaded question. To be fair, I would probably be on the agree side too. Like, because like fat implies that you're not just overweight. Okay, you're just like, you know, it depends on what you think when you think of fat. And most people think, when you think of fat, most people think you're unhealthily overweight. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean like you're, you know, a normal human or you're a normal human with extra pounds. It means like you're fucking obese. You know what I mean? That's usually what people think. Which is why it's subjective, which is why most people will say agree. There's no healthy overweight anyways. That's literally not true, motherfucker. That is so wrong. That's wrong too. No shot you say that. What do you mean there's no healthy overweight? That's just straight up fucking false, bro. How is that wrong? Explain. The overweight, underweight concept, again, is still fucking subjective. Of course you can be fucking healthy and overweight. Those bodybuilders are all literally overweight. Every single one of those bodybuilders is overweight. Every single one. The fuck are you talking about? My fucking BMI is obese. Most of those bodybuilders, their BMI is probably obese. Okay? That doesn't mean anything, but it's muscle weight, not fat weight. But it doesn't matter. You can also have like a fuckload of muscle mass, and then also on top of that have, again, see, you're thinking immediately, your immediate assumption is when someone says they're overweight, you're fucking thinking about, you're thinking about fat. And even when you're thinking about fat, you're thinking about like obese. That's the problem. Like you're thinking, oh, you should be proud if you're like fucking 500 pounds. You know what I mean? Look, the issue with people that you know, issue with doctors even, okay? And this is a very common thing. You guys know, okay? I'm a big boy and I'm a fatty, okay? You know this. The problem with being overweight or being fat in general is that when you go to the doctor, it literally doesn't matter what you have, what condition you have. Doctors, in a lot of instances, will just straight up be like, okay, it's because you're fat, just lose weight. Like, well, motherfucker, you don't know. There could be something else. And in a lot of instances, there are other problems. Like, you know, there's like autoimmune problems and shit like that that go unaddressed because the doctor's like, just lose weight and come back. That's actually a legitimate find a fat doctor. No joke, it's been studied. Fat doctors don't focus on weight in patients as much as skinny doctors. Yeah. Like, how do you feel about Lizzo? She works out and diets and is proud of being fat. She's considered obese. How do I feel about Lizzo? I don't know. Isn't she actually obese? Look, ultimately, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm not one of those people that's like, I can't believe Lizzo is like, you know, doing fat acceptance or whatever. Who cares? It literally doesn't matter. She's not going to be able to single-handedly change the dynamic. She's active, though. She's a big girl. Yeah, but if she's happy with herself, then, you know, good on her. What are you going to do? You're going to fucking go and, like, yell at her and be like, you're fucking fat and you should feel bad about it? Who cares? Lizzo is a Tumblr-esque activist. Yeah, I mean, she, like, has a fucking photo with Jeff Bezos. She's 315 pounds, but highly active. Saw in her show she didn't stop dancing once. What the fuck? Good for her. Yeah, like I saw Lizzo perform live. She's actually really fit and great at gymnastics, etc. But she's very large and proud of it. She's an anomaly. What? So you disagree that you should not be proud to be fat then? I think you should be happy with your body. But if we're talking, it depends on what kind of fat we're talking about. If you're obese and you're like, I'm fucking proud of being obese, then like, I mean, okay, cool, but not very healthy, you know? If you're happy, then I'm happy for you. But the question wasn't overweight. The question was about being fat, which renders your argument about muscle mass useless in terms of BMI. No, it doesn't matter because fat is a fucking loaded term. Do we mean fat like some... Do we mean fat like a lady that has, you know, 18% body fat, 20% body fat? Is that fat? Or do we mean like fat as in a lady with like... You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about when we talk about fat? Do we mean fat like a fucking linebacker? Is a linebacker fat? Are you know, are power lifters fat? Debate lording? No, I'm just saying that it's like super subjective. The term fat is a loaded term, and its immediate connotation is that it's a negative loaded term, which I understand. Anyways, keep going.
Proud of being that size.
Being accepting of yourself as fat and being proud to be fat.
You should love yourself in all forms, but you shouldn't be proud of being that overweight and unhealthy. And
it's nothing to be proud of.
See, they got caught up with the fucking... They got caught up with the loaded term, and that's why they're like... With the image that conjures in your mind when you think of fat is what the problem is. That's the issue. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah, it's not something
really
to be
nothing
proud
to be proud of.
It's something to accept and love yourself for and not beat on yourself for.
I think
but
you
it's
can
not
be
something...
proud of it. There's some people that are fat or overweight and they love it.
No, that's
and
proud to be who they are. That's proud of their body. Like, oh, look how much I can eat. Oh, I can put my fat on top of a car. Now, this coming up on the layers that I'm growing and that is accumulating on my body that's causing me to have heart disease and all these other things. That's the pride that I have. Like being proud to be the 1,000-pound woman.
Well, yeah.
Is that you getting government checks and things like that?
That's an extreme. Fat comes
Oh my God, such a military mom, dude. Holy shit.
in all different shapes and sizes. Like, if you're still healthy on the inside and you like what you got, work it.
Yeah, I feel like the problem is like when you are so proud of being fat and then like you become like an influencer that you influence like younger generations to like have those unhealthy life standards.
Yeah, dude, totally. Like, you know, fat positivity movement is like creating... See, that's bullshit, okay? That's literally fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, fat positivity movements are gonna fucking cause people to become like overweight and obese. Like, no, motherfucker. If anything, it's just gonna make like people who are overweight feel better about themselves instead of wanting to fucking kill themselves. That's it. Which always is like a better starting point for even a diet, if that's what you like, a better diet, a healthier diet, healthier lifestyle, rather than like being constantly fucking fat shamed at every step of the way. So that's such a ridiculous take, dude. Oh, people are gonna see fat people in the media and go, I want to be fat. No. That's ridiculous, especially with the overwhelming norms that are still absolutely in the complete opposite direction. You know what I mean? It's just silly. Yeah, dude. I watched Nikocado Avocado. Now I'm going to be fucking obese, dude. It's so weird for bodybuilders who are obviously juicing to be in denial, thinking they're healthy, and then shitting on fat people for being unhealthy. Yeah, like, and that's another part, but.
And say that's just like body positivity.
Well, there's some influencers that are fat, but they do work out.
It's kind of rich coming from these people who, like you said, probably have dysmorphia. I mean, I do too. So I'm, you know, I get where they're coming from.
You know, on their platform, they're doing yoga and they're dancing. And so they're active, but they're just.
Lizzo active, playing the flute, iconic. Bro, she's funny as fuck, though. This is fucking hilarious, dude. Body positivity movements is copium for fat people? No, dude. It's just like so fucking fat people don't kill themselves, dumbass. That's what it is. And like feel fucking sad every day. I cannot repeat this enough, bro. Okay. I cannot repeat this enough. Listen to me. Fat people do not need to be reminded that they're fucking fat, bro. They live with that reality every goddamn day of their lives, okay? They wake up in the morning and that's weighing on them, okay? They go to take a shit in the bathroom and they know that they're fat. You don't have to constantly rub it in fucking fat people's faces that they're fucking fat. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Some of you motherfuckers have never been fat, so you don't know, okay? Like, you'll never be like, oh, dude, you're fat. And then the fat person goes, oh, shit, dude. What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh, my God. I just realized I'm fucking fat. Let me magically stop being that way. Like, it's just, you're literally, it's in the back of your mind every single fucking moment of every single day, okay? So, extra bullying fat people by, like, constantly making them feel shitty when they already probably fucking sit with that all goddamn day is not great, okay? Not great. It's really bad, actually. And it, like, there is empirical evidence to show, to prove that, like, it doesn't help. It actually has the opposite effect. Yeah, they're just getting bonus bullying, dude. Holy shit. Oh, fuck, man. I'm fat, dude. Oh, dude, I had no idea that I was fat until you told me. Oh, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Anyway. I love this. I thought you hated flautas? Nah, I love flautas now. Where's this edge cases of people citing their bullies as reason they lost weight, justifying? Yeah, those people are fucking dumbasses, okay? As someone who lost a fuckload of weight, the only person that went from obesity to having a six-pack in my family without like getting a gastric bypass surgery or anything like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, and someone who like literally struggles with their weight non-fucking stop every goddamn day, it's bullshit. Like, fat shaming is horrible. It's not good. It's not hate speech like the way that, you know, what's her face wants to classify it as. But also, it's just not great. You're just like fucking hurting someone's feelings for no reason. And also making it harder for them to, you know, lose weight too and diet well. Anyway, kids would bully you for anything. I was bullied for being so much smaller than everyone else, height and weight wise. That person's. Who the fuck was the one who wanted to make it hate speech? God damn it. We're going to go back to the video in a second. I'm trying to figure it out. Do you consider yourself fat right now? I mean, I know I'm not fat, but I feel fat. Does that make sense? Yeah, Jamila Jamil wanted to make fat shaming hate speech. Anyway, like, I know I'm not fat, but I feel fat, if that makes sense. Like, really fat.
Overweight.
Going back to the thing, it's not like something to be proud of at all, only because, trust me, they would not want to be fat. And they claim, oh no, I'm happy, I'm embracing with what I have. No, if you could look a certain type of way differently, you would choose that over this any other day.
Well, how do you know that they would choose a thinner physique over a...
Not necessarily a thinner physique, but you would want to look a little different. I personally know a lot of people that are like that, and deep down they do break down and tell me, no, it's just like another way of them trying to make themselves happy. And again, it's totally okay, but it's not something to be proud of.
You know, I don't know. It was a movie like Dodgeball, right? And it was like Ben Stiller character. He's like, if you don't hate yourself enough to do something about it, it's your fault. You know, funny, but it's just one of those things like with Lizzo and everything.
God damn. She's like, remember that villain from that comedy show, that comedy movie? That like very clearly was saying something that was wrong, implied by the movie itself and his positioning in the movie? I like that. That's my mentality.
She does work out. She does want to lose weight. She knows that's not healthy, but she still has a certain about like.
Wait, is that Lizzo? Was that Lizzo? Bro, she is fucking, she gets after it, dude. Good for her. Look at that.
It's your fault. Weight. She knows that's not healthy.
God damn, dude. Lizzo said in multiple occasions that she doesn't want her body to be a trend, but she loves herself, but is also very active. Like, remember when people got mad at Adele for losing weight? That was crazy. That was actually fucking nuts, dude. Like, you betrayed the fats.
But she still has a certain about like, I am still going to be me, and I'm fabulous no matter if I'm 100 pounds or 400 pounds. I can understand and I can respect that. But she does have to belay the point that her heart is working overload, bouncing that ass up and down.
In a lot of ways, though, bodybuilding, I mean, there's a lot of negatives to what we do, too, that we could be influencing other people negatively, you know, like weighing our food and always caring about every little gram that comes into our mouth and like
I'll take that
putting
over
your
that.
entire
I'll take one over the other. That fat around your heart, that fat around your intestines, around your stomach is dangerous. So taking pride in something that's just killing.
That's literally just not true. That's just false. How the fuck do you spend so much time on your body and you're just wrong, dude? That's just so wrong, dude. It's Hasan, yes, it is. No, it's not, dude. Having fucking fat in certain parts of your body, straight the fuck up, directly relate to your body fat composition and back to your fucking genetics. And no, you can still have a fucking belly, okay? Again, you're absolutely thinking about like how much fat are we talking about? It's subjective. So you immediately, oh, did she say heart? Okay, I can't speak for heart, but like having fucking fat around your belly is like, you know, it's literally healthy, depending on what you're talking about.
Killing people like that. Okay.
I have considered steroids. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dark side, I go. I know. I'm ready for this one.
I am so ready for this.
Join the dark side. Yeah, I'm on the dark side, brother.
I think in order to stay highly competitive, especially on the West Coast, it's almost half necessary to start using stuff, because unfortunately to get to the points that people are displaying, you need help.
I definitely agree. I mean, this is a really touchy subject, but with all due respect for people who are natural, who don't obviously take anything, keep going. The sad truth about bodybuilding is everyone you're going against is probably on stuff. I did my first show natural, I won that show, but the second show I got destroyed. And I realized what time it was. Everyone's talking behind stage about this, that. If your goal is to be in that top 1%, to make it to the Olympiad, you're gonna be going against people who are taking a lot of steroids, anabolics, and it's not gonna be a fair battle for you. It's just...
Dude, I love steroids, dude.
It won't be. It makes a huge difference to you, for sure.
Yeah, you do this sport because you want to win, right?
Of course.
You're not going to go on stage just because you want to get second place, third place, last place.
No, it's too expensive
That's why
go on stage for no reason.
Yeah. So I said I respect the people who just want to go on there and be natural.
Yeah.
Respect for you, you know, do
Well,
that.
that's what they have the natural leagues for, too.
Yeah.
There's drug-tested leagues that if you want to be within the people who do not and will not use these things, you can go into the natural league and be tested.
I love when people say being fat is unhealthy and then immediately follow that with like, I take anabolic steroids and I've already shaved like 10 years out of my body. Like, okay, well, can't undo the steroids, you know, once you do them. You can lose the gains, but the weight fucked your body up. That's there, you know, it's going to stay. I don't know why I did a Knut voice. Knut voice. Also, if you think fat influencers are promoting unhealthy behaviors, despite the fact that, like, you know, they simply physically cannot, because of the vast amount of like skinny positivity, I guess, or fucking the vast amount of like downright unhealthy bodies that are lauded and praised in media. Don't you think that like fucking doing steroids is going to be more significant in like you know, getting people to become also steroid takers and therefore unhealthy? I work at a TRT clinic and all those meat gorillas are absolutely short fused because their balls shrunk and are now impotent. Have you ever seen a 50-year-old bodybuilder? They look like roadkill. That's not true, dude. Go to the fucking Mecca and you will see like 70-year-old. You'll see 70-year-old juicers, dude. And I don't mean juice like XC fans. I mean like fucking juice heads. And they look sick. They're fucking peeled, dude. The Mecca is Gold's Gym in Venice Beach. Social media keeps pumping the idea that the only way you could lose weight and hustle is by hating yourself enough. If anything, though, it demotivates you rather than the other way around. Yeah.
I do completely agree with all that. And again, I compete in the NPC, so that is not drug tested. But I've come a few spots away from my pro card at nationals a few times being completely natural. And I'm not against taking drugs. I understand most people do. For those bigger divisions, it's a necessity. Like, you have to do it. But for bikini, I know that I can make it to that pro level being natural. It's just gonna take me a little bit more time. And I take pride in that because, again, I got into this lifestyle because of the health benefits.
For me, I just never thought about doing that because of like the long-term consequences that it may bring if not accompanied by like a doctor or like a professional. So I always
The
wanted.
documentary asked top-level athletes if they would take a steroid that would give them #1 in the world consistently, but they would die 5 years after. Most of them said they would take it. That makes sense. Greatness, dude. I think it's respectable to juice if you hit like peak natural physique. I would I would do steroids if I wasn't such a fucking addict. Okay, I would. I don't have a problem with steroids. You know, obviously consult a doctor. Don't do it on your own. And no, the doctor isn't the fucking, you know, douchey guy at the gym. I mean, like an actual doctor. And yeah, that's it. That's like, not Joe Rogan. The negative side effects? I mean, I worry about the negative side effects. Like losing my hair. That's what I worry about. That's the other reason why I can't do it. I literally don't want to do steroids because I'm worried that my hair will fall out. Like, straight up.
To like stay natural. But like if you're doing it in a healthy and safe way, then you do you, I guess.
I have both experience from both sides. But I
It's already happening. That's why you're wearing a hat. Yeah, totally, dude. That's why I'm wearing a hat, because my hair's falling out, and not because like I washed it with shampoo and like it's frizzy and annoying and doesn't stay in place right now, because this is the first, like, it's literally a couple hours since I shampooed it, and it's the worst possible state for my hair to be in. That's why. That's not why. Sorry, I'm doing it because I'm bald. No conditioner? Yeah, no, I don't condition it when I shampoo it.
I remember waiting and thinking about how small I was, and I was thinking about how I couldn't get that leanness, and I remember I wanted to be bigger, and I was thinking in my head, like, I could not freaking wait to find me a drug dealer so I can get on some steroids. Because I wanted to be the biggest, I wanted to be the strongest. And I told anyone else, if you see me and you see me with big muscles, you don't have to worry about asking, you don't have to worry about spreading rumors, because I am definitely 100% on something. It's not abuse. A lot of times when people talk about doing performance enhancing things, they want to talk about the MLB or the NBA, I'm not in any of those things. This is self-care for me to take care of my body and for me to love what I'm doing with it. So it's not like something where you end up having this situation where you have roid rage or you have someone who's angry all the time. A person is an asshole, they're an asshole. It has nothing to do with what they take, so just being real.
And I respect you being so transparent about it, because a lot of them just try to say, oh, I'm natural. Like, I did this and you can do this too. And it's just like, no, like, why are you afraid? If you take PEDs, then just say that you do.
I agree. How is no one brought up to being a traditional supermodel is a more dangerous lifestyle health-wise than being a fat influencer? That's also 100% fucking true. People lose their minds at this, but like most fucking models are so insanely skinny that they are unironically less healthy than the fat person, the average fat person you see. Especially because like a fat person, depending on how fucking fat they are, could literally survive in the wild for up to like 90 days without even consuming a little bit of food, okay? Whereas a malnourished, skinny person cannot do that for like, depending on how malnourished or how skinny they are, they can't even do that for a fucking week. Okay? That's right, bitch. So fat supremacy on that front. Straight up. That's literally true. Yeah, you got backup supplies. It's actually true. Many people don't know this, that you can, if you're fat, like you can literally survive longer without eating food than a skinny person.
I don't understand the whole taboo around it, and I think that needs to shift.
But if more people talked about it, it would be less severe. if people were more open about the safety and the care of it. Some people do abuse it, but it's just like when people abuse anything, alcohol, cocaine, drugs, anything, it's just being.
I replied to your tweet today, and now I'm receiving death threats. Any advice? Don't reply to my tweets. And block everyone that's like trying to send you death threats.
Smart and being educated about it.
Bodybuilding is good for my mental health. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I have had like instances in my life where I've been like really down and depressed, and so gym and bodybuilding was one of the things that got me through, and it made me like forget my problems and just like focus all my rage and anger towards like hitting new PRs and stuff. So yeah, thank you.
Bodybuilding definitely can be a mental relief to you, you know. That's your only you time where you really get to have when you're going to train.
You learn your self-worth.
Exactly, definitely. Because it's you versus you at the end of the day. That's how this sport is. It's a selfish sport, but it helps you mentally. It builds you up for sure. But the reason why I'm in the agree lane and not in the strongly agree lane is because I can never look at food the same. What's clean and what not. You can no longer just walk into a restaurant, look at a burger and fries and eat that. You know, you're always gonna think, no, that has cheese, that has this. I can't digest that well, you know. But as far as bodybuilding itself, definitely helps you. Yeah. Mostly help.
I feel my worst post-show because I get so lean going.
Yeah, I was muted because I was talking to my friend. Okay. Where do I fall on this? No, bodybuilding is awesome, dude. It really is. I mean, it's a chicken or the egg situation. Do you get body dysmorphia once you start bodybuilding, or did you start bodybuilding because you have body dysmorphia? I don't know. But ultimately, I do think that bodybuilding is awesome. It's a great thing, and I respect it. Especially because it makes you feel great. Working out in general is fucking awesome.
Going into my shows, that coming out of them, I struggle mentally and emotionally with it because I am so, and it's gonna sound ridiculous, uncomfortable with how I look right now. So it is really good because it got me out of a rut that I was in. Like, bodybuilding saved my life, but it also created a new problem.
Yeah, the body dysmorphia post-show is real.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for bodybuilding, I can say almost undoubtedly that I would not be here right now. I was in a very abusive relationship, verbal, sexual, mental, and I was in a very dark place. And during that time, I started to get into working out, and I noticed like that it was giving me confidence and like an outlet. And the person that I was with was kind of getting intimidated. They told me straight to my face, if you compete, I will break up with you on the spot. You know, that's selling your body for sex. That's what a slut does. And
the fuck? That's, you know, that is deranged, dude. Some straight deranged bullshit right there. Yo, are you fucking joking, dude? Like, is there a verdict yet? Most mobile chatter? Are you guys fucking serious? I can't tell. There's like a couple people who are like, dude, even in Turkish, someone's like, dude, come on, turn on the fucking lawsuit. I want to see the trial. There's like a Turkish guy who keeps fucking saying, like, turn on the trial. I want to see it in Turkish.
So I didn't end up doing it. And a few months after that, we
literally in the title
broke up. And that was probably the worst spot that I was in, coming out of an abusive relationship and like just being empty. Like, for that period of time, that was the only person that I knew. And so I was in a dark place and I almost took my own life. And I remember one day I was like sitting in my car and I was gonna drive myself out to the beach and just walk into the ocean.
Yeah.
And that was the day that I was like, you know, I'm gonna say fuck you to him and do a show. And I dedicated the next 4 months of my life to prepping for the show, and that saved me. It gave me like a purpose. It gave me that independence and that strength again.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I just want to say I'm really glad you're here because I know that, like, what you're feeling, and I've gone through like breakup There were like a few instances where I broke down, like right in the middle of workout. I know it's embarrassing, but you know, it got me through it.
No, I'm on the same boat with you, man. You know, and it's just a constant battle in your mind, just thinking to yourself. And I'm glad you're here, Sasha, by the way.
Thank you.
My body is the most important thing to me. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right here. Obviously, my family and God come first, and then there's my body. But especially if it's your dream to make it to the top and everything, it is your business. It is your investment that you got to take care of constantly.
Same, you know, when I'm on season, when I'm on competition, that's my borrowed time for myself. At 6 months, I'm being the most selfish that I can, you know. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything, I'm not eating out. But once I'm out of prep, then yeah, everything else comes first.
Sometimes those things take a precedent. If I'm in prep, I'm sorry, like I'm not answering the phone. But if I'm out of prep and a friend calls and I was supposed to get a workout in that day, looks like I'm not going to the gym, she needs me. So.
Yeah. This is my moneymaker. So I'm competing in 3 weeks. So this is everything to me right now. So if I'm hurt or something feels funny, I'm making sure I'm taking special attention to it. People want to go rollerblading or hiking or things like that. I can fall on a rock and scratch and break something before the show and then look like an idiot. So just no, this is the time to be really focused, absolutely zero in on me, all about me.
I feel like you need your
6-month subscriber. What a fucking insane thing to say. Why don't you go watch him then? Why are you here? It's probably the saddest, most pathetic thing. Like absolutely devastating.
Your body to be healthy in order to have anything else. Of course, mental health is very important as well, but I feel like once you're physically healthy, like your mind could be at ease. We're only given one body, and so I feel like we should take good care of it.
I'm not looking at it from a vanity perspective. I'm looking at it from, my body is my temple, and like nothing feels better than being in shape. And there's like that quote out there like, oh, like nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like nothing feels as good as making it to the top of that mountain or like kayaking for 6 hours straight and like still being able to keep going. Like it's just such a great feeling.
And that is a wrap.
This one was all right. Tucker Carlson made a documentary about Kyle Rittenhouse.
It's the stuff that keeps you up at night. Like, once you finally do get to sleep.
Can I even watch this? Is there like TOS shit in this? I mean, that was censored, but still. No shot, dude. Let me fucking skim through this real quick.
Like, once you finally do get to sleep, your dreams are about what happened and you're waking up in a dark, cold sweat.
Yeah. You had dreams about what happened?
Every single night. It's quite scary actually because the dreams feel so real and they're not the same at all. They're all different. They're the different scenarios that run through your head during the day, like what could have.
Yeah, wet dreams, bro. Kyle's already starting his Fox and the Boys career. Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse, the real victim of doing a murder. Dude, it's kind of, it is wild. It is actually wild to just be like, dude, it's wild because it implies that like he had to do it. Like right-wingers are such in a perpetual victimhood state that like even when they do a murder and get away with it, they actually did the murder because the left forced them to do the murder. You know what I mean? It's nuts, dude. Yeah, oh fuck man, it's so sad that like the left-wing activists made me murder them. Ay, 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 ay.
Happened, like, I'm alive, but what could have happened? Like, what if I wasn't alive, or what if I did let Mr. Rosenbaum steal my gun? It's those type of dreams of the outcome of.
Oh, what if I did let him steal my gun? Wait.
The outcome.
Are you fucking kidding me? What, police lie? Oh, it's a Blue Lives Matter flag that has SS on it and it says police lie. There's an Antifa guy who like is waving it.
It's bad, but almost every outcome is either me getting seriously injured or hurt or dead. Those are just the dreams I have on a daily basis.
The defendant will rise to face the jury and hearken to its verdicts.
State of Wisconsin versus Kyle Rittenhouse. As to the first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the second count of the...
Bro, that just happened. This guy cut a documentary that literally is from 6 hours ago, bro. This is from 6 hours ago, dude. Oh my God, they're so horny. Oh my fucking God. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. America's the worst country on the planet. I swear to fucking God. We are, bro, we are literally just like, we're so fucked up. I don't know how else to describe what the fuck. Damn, they're faster than the HasanAbi Clips complex? Yeah, literally, dude. Oh. Tucker Carlson will interview Kyle Rittenhouse on Monday night per a network spokesperson. Oh my fucking God. Woo!
As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty.
How do you feel, man?
The jury reached the correct verdict. Self-defense is not illegal. And I believe they came to the correct verdict. And
oh my God, he is such a fucking dildo, dude. Oh my. This is why guns are so bad. Okay, not because they're murder machines, but also because like this fucking gross little dildo can like, you know, kill people with them. That's how much of a fucking murder machine that is. That's how much of a fucking equalizer it is, I guess. The jury reached the right verdict. Oh, he's definitely going on Joe Rogan. Yeah. I love being so traumatized and have such devastating PTSD that I do a fucking Tucker Carlson documentary while I'm awaiting the verdict and then simultaneously immediately after the verdict.
I'm glad that everything went well. And it's been a rough journey, but we made it through it. We made it through the hard part.
This is fucking insane. How many years do you give him before he murders again? No shot, dude. No, he's not gonna fucking murder again. He's gonna be like a congressperson. He's gonna do a media tour and then like eventually when he's older, if he's like not a fucking George Zimmerman type loser, he's gonna become a congressperson. Remember when the clock kid called a faker because he was getting attention from companies, and now they're looking at Kyle and saying, what a hero, he deserves this? Dude does not seem phased. He killed someone. So scary. Bro, this is before the fucking trial, okay? This is before the verdict. You understand? he gave an interview to Tucker Carlson so that they could shoot a documentary before the fucking verdict came out. So yeah, I don't think he is actually fucking devastated. Why would he be? He got 2 fucking free legal kills, 1 maiming, and now is being celebrated universally by the most psychopathic reactionaries on the planet. They're going to try to make a movie out of his life too, straight up. He'll definitely be at CPAC this year, 100%. I don't think he'll murder anyone, but I could definitely see him having domestic incidents like in the future, like George Zimmerman did. He's failing the vibe check completely. He says the jury came to the right conclusion. How was it before? No, it's before and after. Do you understand how movies and how videos are shot and edited? So there's this thing called editing, right? Which makes it so that it doesn't have to be literally sequential in a row in the same moment, okay, in real time. So what I'm saying is the interview that he's giving here and the shots where he's sitting on the fucking couch, those were shot beforehand, before the verdict, implying that no matter what the verdict was, he was still getting a documentary out of it, okay? Now, these are shot after the verdict, okay? The glory of editing, the magic of editing. It's not time travel, it's called editing, okay? This is all just culture war bullshit. Yeah, I mean, it is. But it also fucking sucks. Like, it also absolutely is just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just fucking devastating, dude. It's horrifying. It's really fucking bad. Dude, where's this country headed? I'm not from America, but I'm fucking scared as fuck of how similar these rhetorics are to Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany, yeah. Be nice or go to bed. Shut up, bitch. What are you, my fucking parents, and I'm 5 years old? Anyway, listen. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm fucking tired. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break here. Okay. The last of the day. Okay, here it is. And I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep, but I'm going to go hang out. I'm going to go hang out with my friends a little bit. Didn't even finish the video again. Shaking my head, bro. I did this. This is what the last. This. You want to see this, chatter? Is that what you want to see? This. Are you happy? Some of you motherfuckers are so silly. Okay. Some of you are incredibly silly people. Okay. You're silly bitches. I'm gonna be honest. You're a bunch of silly bitches sometimes. Chill out. Okay. I feel like we all need a cold one with the boys. Nah, dude, I'm dying aggressively, okay? I am not drinking at all. I can't be drinking. I'm trying to hit like at least 3 weeks. I'm trying to hit at least 3 weeks of just like, you know, eating good. And dieting well. And hopefully I'll be able to do that and, you know, and get back in good shape. Pop an edible and chill with your friends. I can't. If I consume any kind of weed, I fucking I go crazy. I eat so much. Banana peels this weekend. Banana peels this weekend. I will have a guest as well. Special guest. Banana peels this weekend. Tomorrow I will be fucking balling up at some point as well. Okay, we're gonna be balling like it's not my hobby but my occupation. And also on Sunday we'll do banana peels. Okay, special guests incoming for banana peels. Okay, love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
You in the P.O. box, Uncle Euchre's face. Sudden discord agitprop, gray names take on race. Tiny Bernie Sanders, LGBTQ Air Force. The whole left at your fingertips, and Anya out your door. The H3 Crowder debate, the Young Turks online show. 3 full fucking years of this, and plenty more to go. 90-day fiance, talks of champagne bourgeoisie. A Trump rally live reaction, a mass riot in DC. There he is again, Hasan is streaming. Hasan is streaming. There he is again, Hasan is streaming. Hasan is streaming. Reading live stream fail comments, Austin show chat advice. In all the ways the right-wing pipeline can suck you in online. JCS react lord, frame gets broken, cover blown. A full-blown mass pandemic, months of streaming in your home. Total radicalization coming out to find. The system you were taught to trust in was broken the whole time. All these daily streams, whether big or whether small, have helped me and so many find some meaning through it all. So there